Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm here joined with Inti Campo.
Good morning, people. How are you?
And we've got news that's gonna knock your socks off. Yes, I am wearing my Bitcoin socks today. And wow, Bitcoin pumped hard into the mornings here, I noticed. And we're going to be talking a bit about that. Also, lots of things that's been going on that you need to know that's going to be exciting for news for Bitcoin. So please stay to the end of this video. Watch the whole video so that you can get this important piece of information that you need right now to actually pontificate what's going to happen with Bitcoin in the future. All right. Before we get to the TA, right, and later on we're going to do questions and answers. So all you guys are watching, there's like 39 of you, right? Make sure you have some hard-hitting questions, right, for me, right? That you guys are only exclusively are only going to get. There's only 40 of you, maybe a few more on Twitch. And you guys are getting to get exclusive access to me. And if anybody else wants exclusive access to me, all you have to do is purchase Pandora's wallet, or even actually purchase DJ15 tokens. And we're going to talk more about that later on as well. But before we get to all the TA and all that cool stuff, Inti's got a few words to say.
Yes. As always, people, it's worth to remind you that this video is for entertainment purposes only, and this is not financial advice. Please do your own research before putting any of your hard-earned money on the market. Nice! I finally got it!
Alrighty, alright, let's go. Alright, so before we get into to the TA, remember, right, you can head over to bybit.davinci15.com, right, and trade on Bybit, which has the most liquidity. And you know what? We're actually thinking, Inti, I've been thinking. I want to do a competition between me and you, right?
Ooh.
What do you think about that?
I like it. I like it.
I think we might do that. I think we might do a 4-hour competition, a trading competition on one of these exchanges. So why don't you comment in the comment section below if you like that idea. If it's something you would watch. 4 hours. It's going to be 4 hours because the reason why we want to give ourselves enough time to trade, right? And so that's why it's going to be a little bit long. So you're going to also learn how to use the platforms during that whole competition. So it's going to be awesome.
Oh man, apprentice versus mentor.
Yeah, exactly.
We're
Cool.
going to see how that play out.
Exactly. So if you want to get some of this bonus money, right? You have to put in. It doesn't matter whether you had the, you've already, clicked on my link before, my referral link, and you've done it or not. You just have to put it in here. Now, if you haven't clicked on my referral link, you use somebody else's referral link, like Chris's from M Crypto or Carl from the Moon, right? You might want, and if you're a DJ15 token, you might want to create a new email and switch over. Because why? Well, a lot of that money will be coming back to you. And remember what I said yesterday. It's like a gobs and gobs of money that these two exchanges pay out to their affiliate through their affiliate links. So you might as well get a little of that back by purchasing a DJ15 token. Or, you know what, if you don't trade, you should have some of the DJ15 tokens so that you can get some of the payment as well. I have somebody constantly trying to call me at the same time, and I don't know why. All right, so hopefully it's not an emergency. I'm not going to answer that right now. I'm going to answer it at 9. Okay, let's see here. So before we get it, but now with that said, let's get into the TA. Right? Oh, man. Woo! Bitcoin pumped hard just now. Just a few hours ago when I woke up, right? I was looking at it and I was like, oh, man, is it going to go? Is it going to go? I saw it went and dumped down. Almost stopped us out, right? Stopped Inti's trade out, right?
No, I didn't go stopped out.
No, you didn't. Let's bring up your trade right here. You didn't get stopped out. It was like $6 away from here.
Is it the main group? Is it the main group that I posted an updated chart of that?
Yeah, it's the you updated it.
Yes, it's the main Pandora's wallet group.
Okay, well, you should post it here, right, in this group so everybody can see it, right?
Okay.
So anyway, yeah, because then they'll miss it, right? Because they're only some people are just looking in this group, right, to see what's going on, right? Because they don't want to get involved in the whole crazy chat, right?
You're absolutely right.
So definitely post it in this group. So anyways, you missed it by for $6.
$6.
Yeah, $6. You were almost got stopped out. Now you're on your way up to what your target is 19.4. I think you know what. I think this market could go to the 19.8. But yeah, I mean, of course, you could follow your trade. You could do your trade, and then actually, they could okay, I'm going to set a stop loss at maybe 50% of the profit, so I get 50%, and then ride it up a little bit higher because I think Bitcoin is going to go even higher than that. Now on the weekend, right, on a special video for the Pandora's Wallet subscribers, I talked about the liquidity being a magnet instead of being a repellent. Because back on Sunday, right, people were talking about, hey man, what do you think about the huge sell wall of money at 19,000? I'm saying that's not producing. That will not produce the effect that you think it will. Most people think that, oh my God, Bitcoin. So a whole bunch of people are selling there. That means people are going to run away from the price. There's not going to be anybody wanting to buy it at that price because there's too much Bitcoin being sold. That means there's something going wrong with Bitcoin, and so I got to sell, right? Actually, that does the opposite. That creates a liquidity magnet, right, for price to actually attract to it. And unfortunately, if you see that on the opposite side, of course, that does the same thing, right? If there's a large enough buyer, they will track price to it, right? As people will sell into that, right? If somebody wants to buy and they want to buy in size, and so again, if somebody wants to sell in size, they're just all that's going to do is attract price to that majorly, and that's what happened. And you can see we filled that order and we backed off, right? So that's it, right? That's how the market works. People seem to misunderstand how the market works. It works totally different than your perception of it does. And I see that over and over again on, you know what, if somebody could do me a favor and talk to this guy, I'll show you. Oh, don't forget to hit the like, head down to here and hit like, and then also hit subscribe. But I really, really need somebody to talk to the modern investor, because I like his channel. I like the news that he has to provide, right, and stuff like that. It's really good stuff. But whenever he talks, his assumptions about the markets and stuff like that. Remember, like, subscribe. Don't forget here. Let me just show you. Hit the subscribe, right? All right, and then hit the all button. Oh, don't forget to do that as well. So this guy, right? He does not know how the market. He believes the market works the way the general public thinks the market works. It does not. It does not work that way. Take a course on how the market works, and then you'll speak intelligent. Please tell this guy to take a course on how the market works, right? Because, oh my God, it's just annoying listening to him rant and rave about how things are not working the way he thinks it should work. What you think how it works is different from how it actually works, right? So that's my 2 cents. So maybe somebody can get to him and let him know that he's just got to take a course on how the market works, and he will then everything that he sees will start to make sense. Right? Everything that he thought that doesn't make sense will make sense. All right. Alrighty. With that said, what are we doing, right? With Bitcoin going forward, right? Well, I think we're heading higher, but we're gonna have to probably check the what's it called, the jump off point, because remember, we hit a lot of W's here, man. I mean, we went WW W for the win right here. W, 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 W. And so maybe we're going to have to check the end, the black jump off point, which was the last one, which is right here. And I think we probably already did it. Yeah, we did. We checked the dump off point. We're bounced off of it. And yeah, so we're going to consolidate a little bit around the 19,000 level and then probably pump higher. Alrighty, and look for to trade that, you do have to go down to the, obviously, where? The 5 minute. And you're going to look for another W, right? Try to get in on this action if you want to ride this higher. Not going to go into any more details than that because we have to get on to the Ethereum news. Now, remember what I said, right? I don't know if we had the short play on here. I wonder if I have it on here somewhere. I did not. I think I took it off. Oh, there it is. There it is. Right? The 1.618. If we hold it, right, and we seem to be holding, look, that short seems to be like, okay, kind of gave me the scare, right? We went all the way up to what was it, 625. It looks like it might be the short of century because we're so far away from the moving averages. I mean, we're like mind-blowingly far away from those moving averages that to see this thing go higher, it's hard to say. It's hard to go long, man. I mean, I cannot in good conscience tell you to go long even on the lower time frames, right? It could go higher. I'm not saying it can't. It still can go higher. Could blow this short trade out. But I swear to God, we are so far away from the moving averages that it's just beyond a stupidity and risk to actually try to take a long at this point. I think the short is the proper thing to do. It's the hardest thing to do, and it looks like the right thing to do at this point in time. I'm not saying to short it all the way down to 0 or something like that. I'm just saying that maybe shorting it to even like a 2 to 1, right? Just to not even to be that greedy, right? Right here to 545. It's looks like it's in the cards, man. Looks like it's in the cards. Up to you. A little bit hard. It's a hard trade. It's gonna hurt, and just make sure you don't put too much money at risk. Should it play out that it goes a little bit higher and blow out this short. That's my 2 cents on TA for today. I do not see Ethereum breaking higher. Looking at the divergences, I'm sure, yeah, the divergences got broken, right? Yeah. But there's still another one right here as we went higher, right? So this is right here. The divergence is right there, from here to there, and it continues on, right? So we're still in a divergent pattern, bearish divergence for Ethereum, and then as well on is it on the histograms? Yes, it is. It's a little bit. Yeah, there it is. Yep, huge divergence, right? So there we go. I mean, it's clear. It hasn't been confirmed, but it's clear that, dude, trying to go long here is suicide. Suicide. I swear to God, suicide, right? I don't see it. Can it happen? Sure. Do I think it's a good idea to go long here? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You should not be thinking about that. Alrighty. So remember, if you guys were, I noticed that a lot of people have been buying the DJ15 token. Thank you very much. Working on the website and stuff like that, and started this week. And so I've been loafed in on that, but I will get it done, and we will be presenting this on CoinMarketCap and all that kind of stuff, so you guys can actually have the price feeds available. Noticing the price moving up, pumping up, and and a lot of people are buying in. Thank you very much, and I'd like to see you guys in the group, right? I know it's a lot of work. I know it's a work, but you will learn something, right? You will educate yourself on signing of messages, which we will talk about in today's episode, actually. All right. So once again, if you want to be a part of this live stream, right, and get this information before it's too late, make sure you sign up for the Pandora's Wallet group, or get one of the DJ15 tokens, and you'll be part of the live stream before it gets edited and sent out to everybody else. And you get to ask me questions, right? And there's not many of you guys here, so you get to ask questions directly to me, man. All right. Let's go on with today's news, and that is, let's see here. The first thing we're going to talk about, right? The socks knocking off feet. When I saw this like it was like posted 10 minutes. I saw the PayPal post this, and I had like I saw it in 10 minutes after it was posted, and I was like, no, and I went and I logged in, and I saw that I was able to buy crypto in my PayPal account. Of course, I was an American account, right? My Canadian account did not work. And I'm sure if you're here in Chile, your Chilean account will not have the access to crypto just yet. But if you're in America, you can buy and store crypto in PayPal. And very soon, you can actually be a merchant that accepts crypto directly through PayPal. Ain't that a thing?
That's big.
Ain't that a thing? Yeah, I know. It's huge. It's sock blowing. All right, we got the CEO coming out and saying, talking about Bitcoin, right? I mean, it's here, right? You remember what I just said here? Let the dollar dismemberment begin, right? And and you know what? We don't have to. PayPal doesn't have to be the person who's gonna dismember the dollar, right? Because honestly, where is it? Where's that news article? Oh no, did I lose it? Oh, there we go. There it is. Governments are going to be the one that actually does it. But with this, what is this nonsense? Oh yeah, we're gonna just borrow 5 trillion in the fourth quarter, right? And this is why I think my $1.2 million Bitcoin call might get its day in the sun. Right? By 2022. What do you think?
2022?
Yeah.
Oof.
What do you think, Inti?
Ouch.
Right?
It's hard to see it, but if the Great Reset comes and the dollar collapses, it's completely possible.
Exactly. All right. So another final news that I want to talk about, which is, now where is it? Right here. Okay. So I'm going to move this to the side. I think I've already saved that, so I'm going to get rid of that. And one final news, right, that I want to talk about. Actually, before I go on to that news, let me just mention, right, if you want me to wear some particular socks of some sort of cryptocurrencies, mail it to this address. I'm going to post this address in the comment section, right? And yeah, you can mail it, your socks, mail some sort of socks to me, right? And I will wear them and do some sort of Twitter post or some Instagram.
If you receive a lot, let's do a video unboxing them. Because I know people are going to send some bizarre stuff.
Yeah, well, just socks, please. No,
but bizarre socks.
Yeah, socks. All right, and so yeah, I'm gonna edit that, put this in the video description. What do you think, what do you guys think? Is that cool? I think so, right? Send it to me, Davinci Codes, and there you go. Alrighty. Yeah, this is annoying me, right? It annoys me to no end, right? Blockchain is good for holding, but not for voting. Bad news, bad crypto news for the week, man. I'm like, what? Okay, first off, yes, you can vote with crypto. You can do that. And you'll know, people can know that you're the one that voted and nobody else did, through the fact that you have the key, right, to mark your vote, right? But using it for elections right now, is like, I don't know, saying, okay, we invented the car now, and that means we could drive across the United States, but there's no gas stations. So that means it's broken. The car's broken. The car's useless. Is that true?
No. Actually, wait.
So if we invent a car, and there's no gas stations to drive us across the United States, right? There's not enough gas stations to drive us across the United States. Does that mean the car is broken and useless? No. Okay, how about this? We invented electricity, right? And not everybody has electricity in their cars. So that means the light bulbs are useless.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, it does not.
And that's exactly what happened in the past.
Exactly. And so this is why this is useless nonsense. Right? Once people have their own keys and everyone has their own keys, yes, we can use blockchain for voting. But don't put the cart before the horse, man. Wait until people have keys. Okay? And once everybody has keys, yeah, then you can use it for voting. Oh my God. It's not rocket science here, man. Oh, but you know what? Bitcoin can do a lot more, right? Than just voting, right? If you look at the opcode, which is a script language embedded inside of Bitcoin, which nobody really knows about and uses except for developers and stuff like that. And what it does is it allows you to program in both on the side of what the person can do when you send the coins, and you can program in to your address what you can do when somebody sends you coins. You can do that both ways. Whether you're sending the coins to that person, and you can say what they can do with it, and when somebody's receiving it at a specific address, and then your address has the whole information, the whole script of what you can do with that coin. That's the magic of Bitcoin, right? So both ways, right? This is critical, right? You could say, I'm going to put this address together, and this address has a bunch of code that says, okay, for example, I could do, if I don't have enough money, right? If somebody starts sending me money to this address and I don't receive 500 Bitcoin by this date, send it all back to the people who sent it to me. Okay. So this is all embedded in the code, which we're not used, but it is there, right? Right? As you could say, okay, well, this person, I'm going to send this coin to the person, right? And they have to have a special number, right? And if that number is correct, they can spend it, or they can only spend it at specific addresses, specific locations, to specific people.
Hey, I like that.
Yes, exactly. Right? All of that. They could do that. You could also do, they have to reach the age of 21 before they can spend it. Or they could spend only on a monthly basis a specific amount.
Oh, it has so many functionalities.
Yeah, exactly. All that.
Oh man, I know nothing.
All that exists in all of these opcodes, right? This is like too complicated for you, the average person, to understand, but a developer does understand this and can write specialized applications, right, that would help businesses and people function better. Should Bitcoin, this is only useful if Bitcoin is the money, right? Most of this stuff, right? It is used, like, for example, multi-sigs and stuff like that used right now for major corporations. But for the most part, most of this is not used because it requires that, hey, you know what, Bitcoin is the unit of account. And once it's a unit of account, it opens up a whole world where you're like, it could do that? Yeah, it always could.
I feel like that right now.
Yeah, exactly. So, that's what Bitcoin can do for you in the future, right? So that's the future, right? Like, this voting is the future. It's just not now, okay? And anybody who says, I want it now, patience. Okay? It's coming. It's coming. All right? Alrighty. Well, guys, thank you for watching today's show. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. You know, I'm all, you know what? I don't know. I'm having a great time with these shows. How about you, Inti?
I'm enjoying it a lot.
Yeah, exactly. And I look forward to our trading competition if we do it, right? And then, yeah, that's going to be like off the chain, right?
Yes, please.
Oh, man. How about you guys? I know I'm excited about that. I hope you guys are. So comment in the section below. I want to see somebody like, you know, thumb up like one of the comments saying, hey, I'd like to see a competition, and then, you know, hit the thumb, the what's it called, the like button on that one message, just so I can see for sure you guys want to see that, right? And yeah, we'll definitely get that done for you sometime soon. All right, thanks again for watching, and if you guys are watching this live, remember, question and answers period, so stay tuned. Cheers, people.
Bye.